Starfish from the star. What were they thinking? Hey folks, Rob back. It's another Rob Plays, and this time we're checking out Starfysh, developed by The New Dimension. This one was another holiday release, sneaking its way out over Christmas, and basically the idea is you have to pilot the Starfysh starfighter through 4 colonies, or 4 stations over on the RB 2017 stations, and defend them against alien forces. So, intro is loaded. This one's a freeware release, so link in the description for where you can grab it out. I really love that first loading picture, and this second one's pretty nice as well, but let's get to it. You can download, this one you can download as disk image or a tap image, so if you want fancy loading bars. Anyway, let's hit fire and bring it in. It's pretty much fairly simple, sort of more similar horizontal shmup. Basically what it really is, you just got to survive each of the stages. There's no bosses, no power-ups. So if you're not really a fan of the sort of simpler shooters, which is more about dodging than blasting, this probably isn't for you. It's a very nice little freeware release. It's only 4 stages, which doesn't sound like much in the scale of things, but the kind of thing you're doing here is just slowly, just dodging more. Your fighter has, so you've got 5 lives, and each life has a shield. You've got shields. You can see that little 2. Well, now it's 2 boxes on the bottom right of the indicator. So you get hit. Oh, and when you do complete a stage, you do get your lives replenished, which is real handy. And it's really just about navigating, blasting, holding down the fire button. Out of shields for this life. The patterns, they're not the most geometric patterns, and you're not really going to have bullet hell. This is not really pushing it a multiplexer. I wouldn't be surprised if it's just doing it all with stock 8 sprites. It's a fun little. It's oddly enough, I found I was having a run of this when I was doing my notes and sort of doing as a life lost already. And I found it just really kind of relaxing to play because it's not frantic in the way that you think of some of the big name shooters are, and you can just sort of work your way through it and just feel nice and chilled. And I always think more games that you can chill out and play is always a great thing. Not everything needs to be high intensity, super stressing, and I wish more developers would create games like that. And honestly, for me, it's something I really want to do in my own work. As of late, really want to just produce stuff that you can sit out and chill out to. I don't really make games that give you feelings kind of developer. I'm more of I want to make games that you can zone out to. And this is basically the first stage. I thought the first stage was done for a moment, because when it stops, when the infrastructure disappears, it's just a star field. But not quite. There's some nice music along the way. I really like the sprites and the backgrounds. I really like the way they're done. Nice, there's no clashing, which is always an annoying thing in a game like this. And that is the first stage done. That tells me great work. You can see on stage 2 now, let the background start scrolling in, and you can see that they've, that while all the sprites sort of have that white, blue, and whatever third color is, the backgrounds are actually really nice and colorful, which always adds to me always adds a nice little bit of design sensibility. Controls feel good. I have to admit, when I was playing on the emulator with keyboard, I was thinking that was a little nicer than this is. But hey, it's always what a good shooter is. It's a nice little chill out game, and I think expectations should be met accordingly. There are some moments, though, I feel like where the patterns line up in such a way that you kind of run into them a little too easily. I'm not a fan of that, and I don't really like that. Some of the enemies take multiple hits, but they don't indicate that they're taking damage. It always just feels a little off when that happens, but that's personal taste, and I think if you got enemies that are going to take more than a hit, you should factor that in. Like, just do some color cycling or some, you know, at least knowing that, hey, I am vulnerable and I am taking damage. Not, oh, that would have been double unfair, because it spawned me right in the underneath section, which I've got to avoid. Yeah, it's a fun, simple little shooter. Yeah, not every 64 release can be some of the big I was about to say AAA, but like, this is all independent dev projects by, you know, hobbyists at nights and weekends. And, you know, you can't expect every game to be like a blistering 3-year development effort. But this one is kind of fun in its own way. Let's see how we keep going here. Because, yeah, like, I had a run, I almost got to the end of the game. And it's sort of, and I have to admit, I think the longevity is probably a little suspect. But it's a free release. Give it a play. Check it out. Have some fun. Play something a little different. You know, I think that's something that, as gaming enthusiasts, you know, always should try to expand one's palette, if you will. Now, I think we're coming to the end of stage 2, thankfully, before I lose an extra life. Yeah. Stage 2 done. So that's halfway through the game already. I feel kind of bad I actually did finish it on camera. Oops. Ooh. Those ones from the bottom and those ones from the top are horrible, especially like the ones that look like bombs coming from the top. Ugh. Sometimes it's more, you know, just chill, avoid. It starts getting tight on this stage. That was close. Oh. Okay. Yeah, those ones. Oh, that was close. Yeah, the sort of reverse that. Oh, damn it, life down. I mean, we still are at 4, which is pretty good, so we're doing alright. When I was doing my last run, I was at 3 at this point, like I'd lost. Oh, no. No. Those ones from the top. Ugh. Oh, nice. Okay, let's keep going. Dodge, dodge. So, I hope you all had a wonderful holiday. I'm not sure which slot this month I'm going to put it in, so it might be a little late, but I've had time off work, and now we're getting damaged a bit. I've had time off work and doing a lot of planning around for the new year in the channel. Kind of needed it last few months. A little too intense for me. My stuff around my job, bunch of changes there, and some intense projects, and I'm hoping that I can plan things out better for the channel this year, that I don't run into a lot of the pressures I had with just trying to keep up with content and not being ahead of it. So ooh, that was close. These unsurprisingly, I probably should have said it earlier, but the scenery is hostile, so if you do touch it in a more than graze it kind of deal, you will lose your shield or a life. So obviously, ooh, that was close. I hate those falling ships. All right, I think we're coming to the end of stage 3, which is good. Yeah, stage 3 is done. Getting close. Final stage, 3 lives. Don't really mind the music. It's actually some really nice music, although right now I've got the volume muted a little too much for it on the tally. I can't use it with the capture software because I hate that bit. I can't use it with the capture software because damn it, already lost a life. Can't use it with the capture software because of the latency. Unfortunately, there's like 2-second latency on what you see in the capture software versus what you see on the tally, which you get used to. It makes it, I think it's 2 seconds, but yeah, yeah, it means a bit more work when editing, especially when I'm editing, you know, a video track for the commentary, a video track for the gameplay, and then a separate commentary audio track because I don't trust the microphone on my camera. It picks up too much noise, so I have an external record. Darn, last life. So I have an external recorder that does the audio at a fairly low volume that I then process for editing. I do a lot of work for these, and hopefully it pays off. Let's see. Last life, 2 shields left. 1 shield left, that's not good. It's sort of that thing where the enemies, I think, little... They could sort of be spread a little more. Okay. At least there's, you know, move close to the screen, you can shoot faster. Oh, no, this isn't good, this isn't good. And that's game over. I will probably leave it there. Starfysh, nice fun little chilled out kind of blaster. It's a little different from other shooters that have been released on the 64. It's actually worth checking out. So again, grab the download link, run it on an emulator on hardware. I don't know whether this is properly NTSC compatible or not, so sorry US Canadian friends. But with that, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this look. If you've beaten it, let me know how much further I've got to go. I know I'm almost there, but hey, I get distracted with commentary, so you know how it goes. As always, do click the like button. It really helps the videos branch out a little more. If you haven't already, please do consider subscribing. New videos come out Fridays, and it's the best way to keep on top of them as they do. If you want other stuff, you know, some of the links in the description as well. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.